Wayne Mccurrie from FNB Wealth and Investment has been watching today's market movements and joins me this afternoon for that conversation. Wayne, many thanks for your time as usual. Let's start with the overall market. I painted a picture about the movements that we saw yesterday, stark contrast to what we saw last week with that major sell-off happening on Naspers. Your thoughts on today's market movements?
Well, look, the market didn't do that much today. I mean, it was basically flat on the day with very little movements within the market. But as you correctly said, the huge recovery in Naspers and Prosus pushed our market to record highs, and we are trading up at these very, very high levels. I mean, Naspers and Prosus are down a little bit today, but still, I mean, we're close to 70,000, which is fantastic when you consider where we were a year ago. We've had a very strong bull market.
Right, let's get on to some company news now, Wayne. Let's speak a little bit about Steinhoff. They're announcing today that they'll be increasing their settlement offer. Obviously, this is good news, especially when we take into consideration the future or the direction that the company wants to go in.
Yes, I mean, it's actually astonishing that they've been able to paste together a deal that might be accepted by their many, many creditors, because honestly, I would have thought, you know, that it was almost impossible for them to come to a settlement, and they've upped the settlement by, a couple of billion rand. So, and they might in fact get their one big shareholder who really didn't want to take this offer. They might actually take it at these higher levels, and that's why the share price is up strongly today. But of course, the share is still down 99% from where it was before the scandal. But certainly it is good news for the existing Steinhoff shareholders, and I think for the creditors as well of Steinhoff.
Right, and then Nedbank, they released their numbers today. I mean, some solid improvements, albeit off a low base. They even being able to declare a dividend to their investors. But interestingly, Wayne, really not having such a positive outlook on South Africa's economy, revising GDP downward from the original forecast.
Well, look, they said basically we've lost 0.5% because of the unrest, and another 0.5% because of the recent quite stiff lockdown that we've had. But, you know, we're still going to grow more or less at 4%, which is still a good growth rate. However, it doesn't really take us to where we were pre the COVID, because our economy shrunk by 7% last year, and we still, roughly speaking, about 1.1 million jobs fewer now than what we had pre the COVID. But 4% growth is still 4% growth, and certainly in comparison to last year, that's significantly better.
Wayne Mccurrie from FNB Wealth and Investments, many thanks for your time as usual.